Hello and welcome to Geo Bangla. I am Advaita Seth and today I have a very special guest with me. Today I have with me Mr. Pratik Jain, the Director of DNV Food Products Private Limited. A very warm welcome to Geo Bangla, Mr. Jain.
Thank you.
On that note, I would like to mention that DNV Food Products is one of the leading spices and food products companies in India, and it has more than 75 years of experience in the spice industry. So on that note, sir, what are the line of products that you offer to your customer base?
So currently we have around more than 100 products in our portfolio, ranging from spices. We have whole spices, powder spices, blended spices. Then we have papads, authentic Rajasthani papads. We have sabu papad. Then we have pickles, sauces, jams, savouries, and foxnut. And we are continuously adding products to our portfolio.
Quite a number of products. And what are the customer bases that you cater to?
See, as this is a food product and you know all the products
FMCG products, yeah.
FMCG products, all the food products which we have are consumed on a mass level. It is not a very specific product, say sauces, pickles, spices, everybody eats. So, you know, everybody is my target consumer. Anybody who eats is my target consumer. So, everybody is a target consumer. So, we cater to all.
I'd like to mention on that note that DNV Food Products was adjudged as one of the Fortune Super 30 companies 2021 by the prestigious Fortune magazine. So what makes DNV Food Products so popular among the consumers of all backgrounds that you mentioned just now?
See, basically, nowadays people's life have become very hectic and very fast paced. So they cannot cook or they cannot make the products in the way they used to do in the traditional world. Say a couple of decades ago, even in our house we used to make tomato ketchup, get fresh tomatoes, make ketchup, we used to make pickles, we used to make other products in our home like papads, we used to make it on our home. So people love the taste, but the problem now is they cannot make it because of short of time. So we try to bridge in that gap and we try to give them exactly the same taste which is like their homemade product and make easily available to them so that, you know, they can directly buy it off the shelf and consume it, and yet they are satisfied with the quality and reminds them of their home and the taste. Yes.
Yes. Like the childhood memories that we have had of having papads and pickles and jams. So that is your USP, that you make the experience better for them, and which doesn't take a lot of time.
And we make it readily available to them with exactly the same taste which is like home.
Yeah. I mentioned before that DNV Food Products has an experience of 75 years in the spice industry. What were the initial days like?
See, basically 75 years we have an experience, our group has an experience of 75 years, not particularly DNV Food Products. So we are into wholesaling of spices also, and we've been there in more than 75 years.
Okay.
We started this company DNV Food Products around 10 to 12 years ago.
Okay.
So initial days, you know, we just started off with a few spices SKUs, whole spices, powder spices SKUs with a small setup. And gradually, you know, as the demand grew and the product gained acceptance and people started wanting our products, we diversified to other food products. So it took a lot of hard work, because initial couple of years we just had around, say, 20-25 SKUs, whereas now we have more than 100 SKUs. So it's been a good journey.
Good journey so far. So Mr. Jain, considering the fact that the DNV Food Products has a pan-India supply chain, when it comes to Bengal, when doing business in Bengal, what is it that you like the most about Bengal?
See, basically the people here are very fond of food. They love food. And we love people who love food, because, you know, that is our business. So yes, people doing business in Bengal has always been a pleasure, because we have been born and brought up in Bengal. Particularly I have been born in Bengal. My dad and all have been born in Rajasthan, but we moved here prior independence. So my home is Bengal. So, you know, it always says your heart is where a home is. So, you know, we are always very, very pro Bengal, and doing business in Bengal has always been a good experience. We've grown here. We started from zero and we've grown here. So yes, that is always in the forefront for us.
What are the key factors, the positive factors of Bengal when it comes to doing business here?
See, the government is very proactive. They support us a lot in terms of subsidies, in terms of ease of doing business, and, you know, we are getting very good opportunities to expand also in Bengal. The logistics supply chain is getting better, the infrastructure is getting better. You only can see the difference. Calcutta, say a decade before and now, you have so many flyovers. So the same applies for Bengal, you know. The urban area is increasing So that says the development is taking place.
And so is the customer base for you people.
And so is the customer base, and people here in Bengal have become more conscious about eating good products. They don't mind paying a little extra, but they like good, healthy, well packaged products as compared to maybe a decade ago. So people are more aware of what the market can offer, and they are more aware about buying quality products.
Okay, okay. Apart from a rich consumer base, we also have a very able youth who are willing to work. So, what are the job opportunities that DNV Food Products is providing to the youth of the Bengal?
See, basically we hire a lot of people for back end also and for front end factory end also. So we have a lot of job offers when it comes to supervision of the shop floor, be it data analysis. We hire from various colleges, be it back end work, data work, statistical work. So we offer a lot of positions for data mining, for supervision, front end, and for the other part is the sales. So we've got a good team of sales people here in Bengal, which is continuously expanding. So a lot of opportunities in the sales division also at all levels.
Are you looking forward to increased scopes of job opportunities in Bengal for
Yes,
for the youth of Bengal?
Definitely, why not? Definitely, yes. We will increase, and it will keep on increasing as our business grows. The job requirements will automatically be generated, and our first preference will always be our hometown,
Yes.
Bengal.
And also because you consider Bengal to be your home now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of hiring from Bengal also.
Okay. Mr. Jain, how were the days of Covid-19 pandemic like for the company and for you personally? As a person who leads the company, how difficult was it?
See, basically the news of a complete shutdown came as a very sudden shock to everybody. Nobody was contemplating that, in a matter of 2 days, the complete nation will shut down. So we were taken aback at that moment. We were confused what to do, what not to do. We had a lot of inventory, a lot of orders and everything else. We were aware of the situation globally and across other states, but we were a little surprised as to the immediate step taken for shutdown. So, immediately we took around 2 to 3 days, did internal meetings, what should be done, because this was the time wherein we would have to come to the forefront as food has to be supplied to people. And this is the time where they need it the most because everybody is at home.
And they need food, and the food production cannot
stop.
Yeah.
And the supermarkets have very less access, everything is very less available. So that is how, even not from the business perspective, from the other perspective also, we took the decision that we'll go ahead with full force and supply the materials to whoever needs it. So we obviously took a lot of precautions. We did sanitization of the complete factory every day, twice a day. We got the workers picked up from there. We had around 4 to 5 shuttle buses running, which picked up people from their home and dropped them back safely in the evening. We had to sanitize the buses. We provided them food in-house. So a lot of things had to be done so that the people who are coming are feeling secured, safe, and they are at ease of working because transportation was not there. So coming to the factory or office was not feasible. So we provided them with a lot of amenities.
Okay. So you kept the process of production and supplying running.
Yes.
While it was pretty, it has been very difficult, I believe.
Yeah, it was very difficult to coordinate such a lot of people, working together. Though the attendance was not 100%, but it was a good amount of people who had come, and coordinating the same was a little bit of tedious task, but then we managed it.
And good that we have passed that phase.
Yes, definitely.
So, Mr. Jain, how are you planning to expand the operations of DNV Food Products Private Limited?
Okay, so let me just tell you about our current operations where we operate. So currently we are present across India in almost all the modern retail formats, be it a Spencer or Metro, Big Bazaar or a Reliance or a More or a Lulu Hypermarket or any other place which is there. And we are also present across all the online platforms like Amazon, Flipkart, Blinkit, Grofers, which is now Blinkit. Everywhere we are present, and we do supply to a lot of general trade markets also. So see, the scope is immense. We still have to cover a lot of India in terms of general trade. We are aggressively working towards it. We've also started exporting to a lot of countries. So that has also to increase. The scope is huge, as I said. The whole world is open for you. So we are focusing on exports and India general trade and modern trade all together, and make our presence felt even more. When it comes to Bengal specifically, we do have quite a good penetration even in the rural areas, So now our aim is mainly to penetrate much deeper into the rural areas, and our dream is to see that DNV products is available in each and every grocery store across Bengal, at least to begin with. So if there is a grocery store, a DNV product should be there. That is what we are aiming at, and we're working towards that.
Are you planning to come up with any new products, a new product lineup for catering to the younger generation?
Yes, a lot of products are in pipeline, and you will get to know as it is launched. We do have planning for a lot of products.
Okay. So, Mr. Jain, personally asking, what's your perspective when it comes to the entrepreneurship scopes in India?
So had you asked me this question 20 years ago, I would have said very less. But at this present moment, it is huge. It is unbelievably huge. Because India is seeing a burst of unicorn companies being formed in a very short span of time, and that too with very young entrepreneurs, heading the companies. So yes, you can see the entrepreneurship scope in India has increased much better. Also, the advantage goes to the government, who providing good subsidies, providing good help and impetus to all the young entrepreneurs and believing in them. Because 20-30 years back, nobody would have given a chance to a young entrepreneur, say a 30-year-old or a 25-year-old, to handle such a big company, or to give an impetus to that guy to go forward and expand. But now there is no age limit, there is no limit in anything actually. If you got an idea, you make it, you plan it, execute it, the world is open for you.
And you have a vast thing lying ahead of you if you're planning things way further in advance.
Yes, we have to.
Yeah. It was lovely speaking with you. Thank you for giving Jio Bangla this opportunity to interact with you. I believe my viewers have also loved watching this video. So for more such videos, keep watching Jio Bangla.
Thank you so much.